Hey everybody, got another video today. I recorded the whole video. I was driving on the freeway. I was driving from Tucson to Nogales, and I was driving on the freeway, recording the whole video, and then I listened to it and it's too noisy. So now I'm here in Nogales. Nogales is a small town. It's right on the border with the United States and Mexico and Arizona. And I'm here right now because I got a couple of, I have one vacant. One of my rentals is vacant and I have to turn it today. Anyways, this video is about maintenance. And is it better to work for a bigger complex or a smaller complex? In my experience, I've known maintenance for a lot of years. The work part of it, the maintenance. Because I have my own rentals and I was a contractor. I built a lot of homes and commercial buildings. So I knew the work part of it. I just didn't know the working for a maintenance company, how it works or what the deal is. And I started with this company about 2.5 years ago. I ended up in a small property, and they hired me, and I started in that small property. It was 104 units, but I was the only maintenance guy there. And it was only studios and 1 bedroom, so the budget was not very big in that property. And I brought onto the company one of my ex-employees and somebody else that I knew, and they were both fortunate enough to end up in bigger properties. And of course, from day one, they were making more money than me. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, but for sure I am certified for way more than they are. But it doesn't matter because in this maintenance world, or the way they run is that they pay you according to the budget of the property. And that's just the way it is. I mean, you're gonna make money according to how much the budget for that property is. So obviously the guys in the bigger properties, they end up with a better pay rates. And the thing is, once they're there, they're never gonna get moved down to a smaller property because they can't afford them. The smaller properties can't afford them. There's no way nobody's gonna take a pay cut, first of all. And second of all, once they're at that budget, the pay rate, the smaller companies can't afford them. The thing is, in the smaller complex, well, it's harder to get parts, because of the budget. It's harder to make more money. It's just everything's more restricted, in a small complex. Where you go to a bigger complex and they order whatever they need and they'll do it, and they'll just order it. There's money for that. So I worked for this company. I got moved around. They moved me to a little better complex, but of course it was still a small complex, under 100 units. And I did make a little bit more money, but it's just, you're always going to be stuck there. You're going to be, when you work in a small complex, you're going to be the HVAC guy, you're going to be the plumber, you're going to be the underground guy, you're going to be the painter, you're going to be everybody. That's the way it is. When you're in a bigger complex, well, one guy may be better at painting and the other one may be a good HVAC guy. So obviously the HVAC guy is going to be fixing the air conditioners and the painter is going to be doing more turns, and the work is going to get split a little different. But you can't send the painter guy over to a smaller complex because he doesn't know HVAC, for example. Even if he's making more money than the guy that's there, he still may not be as qualified as the guy that's in the smaller complex. But the guy in the smaller complex is going to make less money, even though the work is you do it all. You're gonna do the grounds, the pools, and everything in between, and but you're gonna be capped at a pay rate. So, in my experience, so far, just in the 2.5 years, I noticed. I'm gonna show you guys something really fast. I'm right here in Nogales, Arizona, and let's see if I can do this up here. This is a small street, right there. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys Mexico because I can see it from here. You see that? I don't know if you guys can see that. There's no. There's a black fence there. That's what divides the United States and Mexico. And all that over there on that side, and that's Mexico. And this is Nogales. This is a small town. This is my hometown. We got a few rentals here, so I still got to come down here once in a while, and I want to pull over here. It's a small town. It's got about, I think, 22,000 residents, so it's a pretty small town. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to continue this video. Okay. Anyways, so you're stuck at whatever pay rate you're at. They're not gonna move the guy from the big complex to a smaller complex, and you're gonna have a really hard time moving up. So in my case, what I did, I just changed companies. I didn't, in life you can either go with the flow or try to change things your way. I've always been a go with the flow guy. If there's money in bigger complexes, I'm not gonna try and get more money in a small complex. That'd be just fighting for no reason. All you got to do is just move to a bigger complex. So I just had to change companies, and I love the company that I was at. I love them. They're a good company, but it's just the way they're designed. I worked construction for a lot of years, and it's very different design. If you're good, you move up and you make more money. And if, like, I poured concrete for a whole bunch of years, if you start in residential and you want to make more money, you just move up to commercial. And you make more money in commercial. And if you're good, you're gonna make more money. You go according to how good you are. In maintenance, it's all about the complex where you're at. That's what it is. So this is just a recommendation that I wanted to give everybody, new, older techs, guys that have experience and been doing this for a long time. They may have a different way of looking at it. If somebody has a different opinion on this, I would like to hear it, because I've only been doing this for 2.5 years, and this is only going to be the second company I work for. I start with them tomorrow. They're over 400 units, so it's definitely going to be a different scenario, and I'm not going to be the only guy there now. Now I'm going to have to work with a few more guys. And I know that's going to bring its own set of issues. But I think I'm a team player, so I should be okay. I'm not worried about if that guy's not doing anything, or that guy is just too lazy. It doesn't bother me. I'm there to do my work. I don't care if the other guy does anything all day. I mean, that's not something that ever worries me. When I was a concrete foreman, of course I had to push everybody, but in this case, I'm not. And it's not my job to push anybody. It's just my job to go out there and do the best I can, and every day do better than what I did the day before. Anyways, that was it. That was my video. I hope you guys are all good. If anybody's got a different understanding on how this works, and I'm not, I'm missing something, just go ahead and let me know. It's interesting. And if you guys are still here, you go ahead and, if you want to, subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of maintenance videos, and I'll keep on doing them, of course. Anyways, have a great day.